suffering and hurt of these stolen generations, we say sorry.
Hello, my name is Linda Burney. I am the federal member for Barton in the House of Representatives. I'm also a very proud First Nations woman from the Wiradjuri Territory of New South Wales. Growing up in regional Australia as an Aboriginal child was wonderful, but it was also tough. But I was raised by my great aunt and uncle who were of Scottish descent. My mother was a non-Aboriginal woman and my father an Aboriginal man who I didn't meet until I was almost 28 years old. I will never forget the walk for reconciliation over the Sydney Harbour Bridge. I had the great honour of being one of the organisers for that walk. And of course it was the end of the formal process of reconciliation. We were terrified that no one was going to turn up. And the very fact that we had to keep the bridge open for several more hours with over 300,000 people walking for reconciliation across the Sydney Harbour Bridge was one of the most brilliant days of my life. I get quite emotional talking about it. It was just a day when First Nations people truly felt that the nation was with us. When we look back over the last 20 years, there have been some remarkable achievements. More lawyers, more doctors, more politicians. But when you look at the hard social justice issues of incarceration, child removal, health outcomes, educational outcomes, overcrowding in housing, job prospects, and indeed life expectancy, you see that there has been very little progress made. And you have to ask the question why. And I think fundamental to that question is the issue of Aboriginal people being involved in decision-making and First Nations people being involved in design and evaluation of programs that affect or pertain to us.
We seek constitutional reforms to empower our people and take a rightful place in our own country.
What I would like to see over the next decade for the broader First Nations community, I would like to see the Uluru Statement realised. I would like to see us on our way to a national treaty. I would like to see treaty processes at state level. And I would very much like to see through local government and civil society, both Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal, a true process of national truth-telling. I think national truth-telling is going to be so transformative for Australia, and I know that Australia wants it to happen. There is no other nation on earth that has the human occupation of 65,000 years. That is what Aboriginal people bring to this wide, brown, wild land.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.